5 short poems, and each poem is a different character. So for this sequence, you really have to imagine that you're on the pier, on the penny slots machine. And I was in there one day just before I wrote this, and it suddenly occurred to me that hardly anybody was smiling, and that all these people were playing the slots, and there were all these bright colours. And I looked round and I thought, there's hardly anybody smiled except the kids. And I thought that was really interesting. And the first poem is narrated by the woman on the ticket booth, who's the only one who doesn't have a name. This is called Penny Falls. Change and tokens here. I'm seeing him push money in the slots like there's no tomorrow. 2p, 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 you can win fags a slide of 5p's, knuckle dusters saying chav and slag. 10p, 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 win tinfoil watches, bundled tenors, slides of more 10p's, except you never bloody do. 30p, the claw inches towards Disney toys or Grizzly toys for the girlfriend. A pair of Calvin Klein shades that cost us less than 30p to buy. He's at the change machine again, then at my window. And can I change a tenner? Of course I can. It's what I'm here for, love. Anthony. Her booth's a shining casket. Snow White frozen under a sign for change. Waiting for her prince, and who's to say I'm not him? I'm too old, who am I kidding? Our eyes meet, but she never, ever smiles. Just waits for me to spend the change with other suckers. She sees me as a tourist here at weekends. Who am I kidding? She doesn't look at me at all. I used to be a teacher, had a car, a mortgage, that'd bore her. If we ever speak, I'll make up some big story. Say I'm living at the Grand, she'll see right through that. Best to say the truth, or nothing. Nothing might be best. Barry. Sometimes I dream the silver sound of them dropping as all the machines give it up together. That girl looks straight through me in my dream as I rush from slot to slot picking up winnings. Yesterday, I almost broke Niagara, saw the edge coins wobble. It's just a laugh, this. Passes time. Tonight I'm back at the casino, waiting on the real top dollar. Denver. Coffee's crap. Tastes of sand and water. Won't complain again. Last time almost got me barred. Well, that and using the staff washrooms. Softening these biscuits are crap as well. Have to go soon, other fish to fry. Can't make this last much longer. They're giving me the dead eye again, thinking I'm no better than a tramp. Sod off looking wankers. Did I say that out loud? Christ, it's getting worse. Brenda. That one looks alright. Beige suit, retro tie, hair slicked back, a bit like Brian Ferry with a squint. He's been pushing that machine for ages, but stops to eye me up. He grins, clean teeth. Shame on you, sonny, I'm old enough to be your mum. But let's not go there, eh? You look the sort that doesn't care, the boy most likely to. And there again, you've got to have a bit of fun before it's painted black. It's what we're here for. Okay, I'm going to finish this bit with a poem from my Nine Arches pamphlet, Mitten Dyer, Sweet Billy Gibson. And what this was I wondered whether I could write 3 portraits of 3 separate people in poems. And the first one, Mitten, was a squire called Squire John Mitten from Shropshire, who was supposed to be the maddest man in England during the Regency. And he had stiff competition, but I think he really kind of Jimmy Dyer was a folk singer from Cumbria who I came across when I saw his statue in the marketplace in Carlisle, and he really grabbed me. And Billy Gibson was my great-granddad, so each section of the book is a different portrait in poetry. And the ones I want to read you tonight are from the Mitten section. And Squire John Mitten is extraordinary. If you ever see a print in a pub or a Regency engraving, and it has a man on horseback doing something really dangerous and other Regency figures looking as though they want to run away, then it's probably him. And he rode a bear into his living room, and he used to put the bear into bed with people. And the thing I could never figure out was people still visited him, because I really thought it would do less of it, but it didn't. And he set himself on fire to keep Bennet.
Fantastic.
Quite badly, so it was, don't try this at home. And this first poem is really based on a portrait of him, which was an etching of him again doing something rather strange. Leaping Baronet, in which Squire Mitten vaults a dining table. On Baronet, his one-eyed horse. Mitten spans history's dining table, cartoon mantles, spindled legs, matched only by cockeyed surprise. Tinkling barley twist stemmed glasses, etched decanters reflect hooves silver puddled, trays joggle to lunacy's straining beat. Beloved in pug prints, feet to draw the punters, a wooden squire best dining table's length on a rocking mare made flesh. Some penny planes half capturing his lips' curve, rapturous eyes distended with wild joy. Deep lines etch his pegged-on face, betraying how he'd relive that jump again. Bedlam's tam o' shanter, no hag pursuing, through hearts fast buckling to rain.